the race to the moon begins.
In the 1960s, the United States and the Soviet Union were locked in a race to explore space. President John F. Kennedy inspired a nation with his bold promise to land a man on the moon and return him safely to Earth before the decade ended. This challenge set the stage for one of history's greatest scientific and technological feats, the Apollo 11 mission.
Preparing for an historic journey,
the Apollo program faced enormous technical challenges. NASA engineers had to design spacecraft, rockets, and life support systems from scratch. Astronauts trained for every possibility, including landing and walking on the moon. After many test flights and breakthroughs, Apollo 11 was chosen to attempt the first lunar landing in July 1969.
the launch and lunar landing.
On July 16, 1969, Apollo 11 launched from Kennedy Space Center. Astronauts Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins traveled more than 200,000 miles to the moon. On July 20th, Armstrong and Aldrin descended in the lunar module Eagle, successfully landing in the Sea of Tranquility after a tense approach with only seconds of fuel left.
Neil Armstrong steps into history.
As millions watched worldwide, Neil Armstrong became the first human to walk on the moon. With the famous words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," Armstrong stepped onto the lunar surface, followed by Aldrin. They collected samples, conducted experiments, and planted the American flag, spending about 2.5 hours outside.
Lasting impact of Apollo 11.
Apollo 11's success marked a turning point in human exploration. The mission fulfilled Kennedy's vision and showcased the potential of science and teamwork. It inspired advances in technology, engineering, and education. Decades later, the moon landing remains a symbol of what humanity can achieve when united in purpose.